Hello everyone, and so here is another video, and today's video is mainly about brushes and my favorite brushes, and then also some chit chat. For example, my hair. I've got brand new hair. After like 2.5 years of not doing anything, I finally said I need to focus on myself. And I went ahead and anyway, we'll talk about hair and then some of the new products that I bought. So it's going to be a video mixed a bit. So let's start with the brushes so that if you're not interested in the end about my hair and the new products, we can just talk about brushes. Now, I've always bought many brushes. I think brushes make the difference. They make a big difference. Of course, if you're an artist, a makeup artist or an artist, and I think I am good with my hands and with my fingers, and you can do just about anything with your hands and fingers. But I must say, if you have a good brush, just like painting, if you have the perfect brush, then the painting, the drawing, anything comes out much better. And I do have my favorites. I've bought many over the years. Mostly I began with MAC brushes. And I do have my old MAC brushes from when I bought them in 1991. I was amazed at the brushes and what they did. And, I was just young. And so back then, the makeup brushes were animal hair, and they were made in France, and it was actually written made in France. It was a whole different thing with the brushes. Now MAC makeup brushes are good, but they're not as high quality as they were back then. Anyway, concentrating on the present. Now I invest a little bit of my money in the Trish Mcevoy. I have a whole set of her brushes, face brushes and eye brushes. And these are my top 3. I know that this is backwards, unfortunately. Trish Mcevoy. I love the handle. It's like a see-through plexiglass type of material. I like it that it's wider at the bottom. I have a better hold of it. And I think they're very, very chic and essential looking and minimalist looking, if that's possible to say. So my favorite ones. Now let's start with my favorite. It's this one. And this is a weird brush. I've never really seen it like this. So if you look at my eye space, I have a lot of eye space. I've always been told that. Another one that has even more eye space than me is Candy Johnson. And she said that she always used to be made fun of because of so much eye space. Basically, why that is that her eyebrows are high, and she has really high eyebrows that start high, not that they go high, but they start really high. And anyway, I have a lot of lid space. So in order for me to fill in all my eyelid space or my crease, it takes a big brush. This is pretty big. You can see it next to my hand. And it's slanted because what I do now with my eyeshadow, since I am of a particular age, as Wendy Williams says, my eyelid is starting to sag a little bit. So as you can see, I didn't do it today. Today I filled in my lid here, but it's not very flattering for my eye. So what I normally do is I take this brush and I actually pack on the color right here. You see where that indentation is? That's where my crease starts. And I go really high up. Sorry, my bangs are in the way. And I stay high up, as you can see here, really high up. And then I just slant the brush a little bit so that it goes and inflicts out. So this is my movement, really. Okay. And I'm able to do this very fast in a quick way. And it applies color nicely. It's quite dense and not as dense here at the edge. And I find it amazing to do this movement here and a fast crease, high crease, not this windshield wiper movement. No, none of that for me. Like I said, today is not the right day to be actually showing you this, but yeah, so this is the movement I do, and this is, it doesn't say, oh yes, the number 23, okay? First, Trish Mcevoy that I love, 23. The second one that I adore, now I've had the Mac similar to this, but it just doesn't do the same job. This is has longer bristles, and it comes to a point, and it is the perfect brush for when I put pencil eyeliner and I smudge it out right at the lash line, and then perfect to flick it out like that. It's the perfect density. I've never found another brush like this, and like I said, I've had quite a lot. I haven't had all, but this is amazing. So this is number 6. Love this. Or sometimes I even just want to do eyeliner at the root of my lashes, but I don't want it to be a very graphic line, so that's perfect to smudge out, and that's it. Sometimes I even go a little bit in here, but not necessary, and also under. This is great. And then this is another brush, and it's the number 12. This you can find everywhere, obviously, but I really like this brush. I like the thickness of each brush and the density of each brush. I think that plays a very important role in how the eyeshadows or creams are applied. And when I do put cream pencil eyeliner, then I go ahead and I have to lock it in with some eyeshadow. So I dip this brush in the eyeshadow and I just dab it on to lock it in. And sometimes I flick also this area, but yeah, this is just to do that and nothing more. Okay, so continuing with eye brushes, another one of my favorite is this big old brush from Bobbi Brown, and it's the eye shader. So it's to shade basically, but since I have such a big ass space, if I want an even faster look without any work for me, this doesn't suit everyone, but I close my eyes like this and I just put the eyeshadow on here, the edge of the brush, because as you can see, it's pretty thick and big. This is huge. It would not suit everyone, but it definitely suits my eye. So I have no eyeshadow, and I do powder it, of course, and I just go and do the same movement, and it blends as it's applying the eyeshadow. And it's amazing. It's so fast. When I'm like really in a hurry, but I do want to have eyeshadow, I just go like this real quick, and then I'm done. And that's another one of my favorite. Then my all-time favorite traditional crease brush is this one, and this is a Sigma blending E35, very old school. It's a short handle, and I also like this. As you can see, it's been used, and this is for the classic windshield wiper motion in the crease. Now obviously, as you can see, I cannot get a thicker line. It's very thin and it goes directly in my crease and you don't really see it. So I like to blend with this, that's for sure. Sometimes but if I do put it in my crease, then I have to blend it even easier. I put it in my crease and then I just blend it with this. But if I had to choose sorry, you can see my fridge. If I had to choose a blending brush, typical tapered, I don't remember the number for MAC. I used to have that one. Anyway, this definitely is better than the MAC one. I've always used it and I always go and reach for this. Yeah. And another one that's really great if you have a very big lid space is this one. This would be an alternative to the windshield wiper motion type of brush. I use this for many things, and this is the Eco Tools. Oh gosh, I don't know. It doesn't say. It's Eco Tools, so it's fat and thick. I also use it for concealer. It's supposed to be for concealer. So I do also use it for concealer, but sometimes I use it for eyeshadow, and it does kind of the same trick. So basically these, if you have a very wide lid space, these are my favorite. And I would say the easiest to apply with would be this. The chicest would be this. If that makes sense. Anyway, those are my brushes. Now, for face, I really, really like and always use, and I know lots of people use this. This is the IT Cosmetics double-ended brush. This I use for foundation, but I also use for powder foundation. And this I use not so much to apply my concealer with, but to blend, and especially go here around my nose. I definitely like this, and I like it that it's double-ended and it's very fast and easy to apply foundation with. I really like this, and powder foundation. I really like it. I like it a lot. Then let me just tell you about these two. These are old, but the famous 55, Sephora 55, this is the old one. Michelle gave this to me. I don't remember her YouTube name. She sent both, the concealer one and the foundation one, and this is what I love the most. Not for foundation, but for powder foundation. I like anything that is powder foundation with this. I have the new version of this, which is a black handle. It's over there, but I need to wash it. But this is the old school one, and I still adore it. And I use this a lot. It's for concealer. The bristles are a little bit hard under my eyes. Definitely this is softer. I wish this would be as wide and thick as this. But it's fast and it's easy. I apply my concealer with my fingers. I melt it kind of nice with my oils and stuff, and I just apply it with my fingers, and then I go in with this because I have to be fast and quick. So I just like blend it out. And so I really like this. This is, the numbers have rubbed off, but anyway, they have the equivalent of these two at Sephora, 55 and this one, with a black handle. Now let's do my Bobbi Brown brushes, which I really like. Now I bought this. This is the full coverage face brush. I like it, but for me, it's not a live or die face brush. I really like it to apply foundation. I also have the Bobbi Brown stick foundation, which this was made for, I think. You know, people like go nuts about this brush, especially two YouTubers, bloggers that I follow. One is Hélène, Mon Blog de Filles. She always uses this. And the other one is Sally Hughes. She does not go anywhere without this. I really like this for foundation. I do. But like I said, it's not like my top essential of all time. I do prefer, I must say, this one. So if you like this Bobbi Brown, and it's called Full Coverage Face, do try this IT Cosmetics. I'm sure you will prefer it, I think. Then I also bought, and you know, some of you know if you follow me, the blush brush. And this I bought because of Lisa D1. She swears that this is like her favorite blush brush. And I must say, I love it. I adore it. It's the perfect size for my cheek, and it applies blush extremely well. So yeah, I can only say that I did have, and I do have lots of blush brushes, but this, I always go to this, and now that I have it, and I really like it. top for me. Then the powder brush. Ooh, I've had so many powder brushes because I'm obsessed with powder. Now, I don't always wear face powder because, you know, now that I'm older, but I think it's extremely important in a woman's makeup routine. If I could, I would have all the powders of the world. I would collect them. I think I will maybe one day, and be an expert on powders. I don't know. I also find that the history of face powders in women is extremely interesting. So anyway, this is, I believe, the sheer powder. And since I have to be very sheer with my powder due to my age, I use the MAC MSN Natural, and I use it and I go under my eyes. And this is a little bit tapered, so it goes directly under my eyes here on the T-zone. And so that's perfect. I love this. So soft. So not too soft, but also there's enough bristles for the powder to actually go on, because when you put the brush in the compact, it actually picks up. Some face powders are just so soft and just like a cat's paw that they don't pick up anything. So that's it. Those are my brushes. Those are my favorites. I thought I would update you with this video. And now let's talk about my hair. So my hair is really long, but I cut it about maybe 4 fingers. It was really too long to have control over. And another thing that I adored having, but I don't know why the hairdressers here, every time I went in, they're like, "You want a perm? What, are you crazy? Get out of here." And so they sent me away. You know, I wanted a perm, and they kept on sending me away. So finally, yesterday, I went to a new hairdresser here in town, a young lady, and she's like, "Yeah, I can give you a perm." She said, "If you want to keep it long, keep it long. If you want to cut it, cut it. If you want bangs, have bangs." So I was like, "Oh my God, I love you. Always stay in my life, please." You know, like I want this kind of look, body wave that we used to have in the 80s. I used to have body waves in the 80s all the time. Not only perms, but body waves. And now technology has made them so much more gentle on your hair and your scalp. And this is exactly what I wanted. This kind of French look, Birkin type of look. There's so many now. There's so many French girls now on internet. Violette FR has this type of look, but they have naturally wavy hair. I don't. And so, and then there's another one, Carole. Oh, another French. She's part of the elite fashion life. Anyway, this is the look that I wanted. She finally gave it to me. I got it yesterday, so it's brand new. It's fresh. Yesterday I had more curls, but this morning I brushed it out. I can't wait to style it myself. I kept my bangs, but not necessarily do I have to keep them. I can can grow them out, but I definitely like it. I want this look for summer because I do not use a blow dryer in the summertime, and I'll go to the beach so much this summer. We have like a subscription for 3 months, June, July, and August, so I'll go like almost every day. Anyway, she told me, she made me buy, not, she didn't make me buy, I wanted to buy something to hold the curl. So it's the TG Catwalk Curls Rock Amplifier. I don't know, I have never used this. She said that I can't wash my hair for the next 3 days, so I'm gonna have to see. But I definitely love the bedhead look, and I'm in love. Okay, now let's go ahead with some products that I repurchased, and some, well, I've only repurchased one. The other ones are all brand new. So the first one that I repurchased is this solid bar of soap, which is amazing. It's the, there's not written, yeah, it's written in, no, nothing in English. Anyway, pane dermatologico, pan dermatologique in Spanish and in German. Anyway, it's a solid soap and it's so moisturizing. I use it on our hands and sometimes on my face too. And so I love it. Let's go through this quite quickly because the video is on brushes. Then I bought from Oyuna, I believe this is a Japanese brand, and I bought their night serum. Okay, so I've used this much. I wanted to try this. It does moisturize my face. I use it night and day. I don't know about serums. I'm kind of tired of using them, except the ones that are known to work, like Estee Lauder, or that are their famous one, FCE Ferulic. These kind of more natural, I don't know. It's expensive, 35 euros. I think I made a mistake. It's great, it works, but I only want to use products that you can see the difference. And I don't know, I'm still a little bit torn about this. And then I went ahead and bought this baby because I'm obsessed with cleansers. I like balm and oil cleansers when I'm washing my face at the sink. But in the shower, I can definitely do this. And this is the fulvic acid brightening cleanser. Helps brighten skin and gently remove makeup. I use it in the shower. I don't use it every day, so I don't know if it actually brightens my face. But when I use it, I do feel a little bit of a tingle. So it definitely has, the fulvic acid definitely works. This is a bang for your buck. That's what I like. I like products that don't cost much, good quality, and there's a lot, especially for cleansers. This is night and day. I don't like the smell, okay? Yeah, it's a little funky, but you know, it's odorless, so I accept it. I'll accept. I'm more of a, you know, I need a face cleanser that is also aromatherapy type, you know, and I like my balms, my oils, and I just want to dream a little bit. That's why this is in the shower, because I can't use my balms. I hate balms when, like, if I go in the shower and I use a balm, I can't stand if water gets on it. I don't want the water to get on it. Just at the end, I like my little flannel and I like to take it off. So I like it. It definitely removes my makeup. I do like it. I bought this because, well, not only is it, like, you know, very popular, but also Sally Hughes says that she would repurchase this and she likes it. But you have to leave it a little bit on the skin. Then I just went to the pharmacy to buy the soap, and I got gypped because I bought Aderma. I thought this was the water, you know, like the Evian water and the Aven. It's a moisturizer. So in fact I paid it 22 euros, and then I got home, I sprayed it on my face. I'm like, shoot, it's a cream. I'm definitely going to use it, of course, because I can also use it on my son, and it's lovely. But I sprayed it on my face, so if I'm a little bit shiny, it's because of this cream. It's not for the face. Lovely texture. I must say that I've just sprayed this on my hand, and it's lovely. It's very thin. Definitely prefer this over the Aveeno that I have in my bedroom. Don't like that at all, at all. This is going to be, actually, I might have made a new discovery. Who knows? But if you're able to find the thermal water from Aderma, which I thought they didn't make anymore because they didn't have any more thermal water, if you find it, buy it, because it's the only thermal water that doesn't suck the moisture out of your face, but actually puts it back in. And then I bought an essential oil. This is grapefruit. I love the grapefruit scent. I'm going to use that tonight. And then what I was really curious about is the brand Isdin, which is Spanish, but especially their SPF, which I don't wear SPF now ever, except in the summer when I go to the beach, or maybe in the city, because here the sun is really strong, but only in the summer. This is the tinted version. So I'll let you know about that. So anyway, gosh, I want to do these every day, but now I have to run and get my son, pick up my son. Today I also worked in the morning. It's a lot to do in a day. And when I have like half an hour, like now, or 45 minutes, I just got this urge to do a video, especially because I'm feeling good with my hair and this and that. And next video I want to do is, oh my gosh, I definitely want to talk about my birth story, that's for sure, and more makeup or skincare, that's for sure. So let me know if you like my hair, my bedhead French girl kind of hair, and you see the curls are so nice. And I'll see you very soon, hopefully. I love you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for following me after many years. And, you know, I love our community. I love you people. I love you women, men. If it weren't for makeup and skincare, I don't know. It's such a huge interest of mine, and just a way to feel good and get through these difficult times. All right, guys. Kisses to all, and take care.